You know, that wasn't quite as amazing as we remember it.
Shall we begin?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 kids movies that don't hold up. For this list, we're taking a look at movies we all liked as kids, but are probably better left forgotten now that we're older. Number 10, Baby's Day Out. Here's a genius idea. We rip off Home Alone, only instead of an 8-year-old outwitting a couple of bumbling thugs, we have a baby outwit 3 even stupider thugs.
Quiet! You're gonna wake up the baby!
The baby's on the roof!
Well, okay, maybe that could be tolerable as a 5-minute cartoon. Wait, you want to stretch this out into a full-length live-action movie?
You guys are worthless!
Are you insane? Apparently producer John Hughes and company were off their rockers,
I'm a banana.
thinking that anybody over the age of 1 would be amused watching an infant narrowly escape certain death as the bad guys endure recycled slapstick for 99 minutes. Number 9, Angels in the Outfield.
Here we go again.
Angels in the Outfield is like Field of Dreams if completely inept people made it. The film stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as a boy who prays to God for the California Angels to win the pennant.
God. If there's a God. If you're a man or a woman.
Although it goes against Lord knows how many of his own 10 commandments, God sends several of his freakiest looking angels down from heaven to help the baseball team cheat. It's misguided, it's corny, it tries way too hard to be inspirational.
Kid sees an angel?
Yeah, he must. That's the signal.
But at least the film wasn't bad enough to derail Gordon-Levitt's career.
Yeah, of course.
It's Flubber!
Number 8, Flubber.
It's a metastable compound, Sarah. In layman's terms, if you apply a small amount of energy, it liberates an enormous quantity of energy.
It's no secret that we're huge Robin Williams fans at WatchMojo. That being said, his comedic genius was wasted on some of the dumbest movies of our childhood, the worst being Flubber.
May I see your soul? And I need the bottom of your shoe.
Williams plays an absent-minded professor who invents a piece of stretchy, green, slimy matter. He uses this CGI abomination to rig basketball games, frighten little boys, and neglect his fiancée.
What about your wedding?
And this guy is supposed to be our lovable hero? In all fairness though, Flubber at least gave us Weibo, the sex bot equivalent to Siri.
You are a little hot. Sarah.
If Dad ever finds out that we checked Dunstan to the hotel, we'd be in big trouble.
Number 7, Dunstan Checks In.
Dunstan, come back here!
Whenever the title character of a movie is an orangutan, it's unlikely that anybody involved with the project will put in any effort whatsoever.
Would you hold this up? Attaboy. And would you mind putting it in right about here?
That's okay though, because showing an ape run amok in a hotel is all you need to sell a movie, right?
One more thing. My dollar.
Maybe if the audience is under 5, but for everyone else you need to try a lot harder. Throw in actors that look embarrassed to be there, lame slapstick, and a cliched burglary plot, and you've got yourself a genuine pile of monkey feces.
A monkey! Shoot him! The little guy winds up. A blistering shot. He scores!
Number 6, MVP, Most Valuable Primate. What's worse than a comedy about an orangutan? How about a sports comedy about a chimpanzee that leads a struggling hockey team to victory?
What have I gotten myself into?
A premise like that is so idiotic that it couldn't possibly exist. But MVP Most Valuable Primate is all too real, and the film is every bit as painful as its cringe-inducing title, not to mention boring.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my cousin Ernest.
The fact that the movie actually tries to work in subtle, sentimental moments involving a dying old man and a little deaf girl only makes the experience more asinine.
His favorite foods are bananas, raisins, and... Shoop.
Number 5. Air Bud. Movies about cute animals inexplicably playing sports was truly one of the unfortunate trends of the 90s. It shouldn't be a surprise that the same producers behind MVP made Air Bud, and it's equally awful.
Yeah, good boy, just like we always do.
Seeing a golden retriever in a basketball uniform might be enough to make toddlers giggle, but Air Bud makes no further attempt to be funny, smart, or original for anyone else.
You can do it, buddy. You can do it.
If that's not enough to piss you off, the film inspired over a dozen straight-to-video sequels and spin-offs, none of which holds up either.
Case closed, thank God.
Spy Kids.
Number 4. Spy Kids.
I think he's gonna be a bestseller.
This family film at least had an imaginative setup and a talented director to bring it to life.
What would you do without me?
While it might be creative, Spy Kids isn't quite as whimsical or thrilling as you might remember.
You know what? I don't remember that reason.
The movie is weird without ever being very funny, creepy without ever being very charming, and just an all-around disturbing acid trip.
You don't look very scared to me.
Also, was there a kid who saw this movie who wasn't scarred for life by the Fooglies?
Recognize these?
Fooglies. I've got toy versions.
This is what they looked like before he mutated them.
You are dealing with an evil here that is beyond all imagination.
Number 3. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie.
Yeah, we're the Power Rangers.
Watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, as an adult is a bit like digging up an old drawing from 2nd grade.
Ew, gross.
At the time, you thought it was an epic masterpiece. Looking back on it, however, you realize it was actually sloppy, rushed, and embarrassing.
There may be a power that can save Zordon.
Of course, your 9-year-old self likely put more effort into that drawing than the filmmakers put into this flick.
Whoa, that was close.
With bland characters and lazy effects, Power Rangers the movie is a cheap exercise to appeal to the lowest common denominator at every turn.
We're out of here.
Right. Number 2. Super Mario Brothers.
Name? Mario. Last name?
Mario.
The Super Mario Brothers movie has about as much to do with the Nintendo game on which it was based as the E.T. Atari game had to do with the movie on which it was based.
Okay, what's your name?
Luigi.
Luigi?
No, Luigi Mario.
In 1993, the Mario Brothers were so big that the filmmakers figured they didn't have to cast Italian actors or make King Koopa look anything like a Koopa.
I must say, we have a very exciting proposal.
A video game based on your many adventures.
Kids would just accept whatever they threw together. Some of us might have been suckered in then, but now we all know that our princess definitely isn't in this castle.
Luigi, Mario!
Daisy!
You gotta come with me, I need your help.
What's wrong?
You're never gonna believe this.
Before we try to forget our top pick, here are a few honorable, or in this case, dishonorable, mentions.
She's a bossy, arrogant, manipulative Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
What is that?
Son, that'll be in every airport, along every highway.
My crack? My crack is gonna be shown at every airport?
Now, son.
What gives you the right to show my crack in every highway?
Even puffier.
Is that all you got?
That's gonna leave a mark.
What planet you been living on? Richie Rich, the richest kid in the world.
Number 1. Richie Rich.
Hi. My dad couldn't make it, so he sent me.
In the 90s, every kid dreamed of being super wealthy.
Man, it must be cool to have everything.
Having a McDonald's in their house and being Macaulay Culkin.
First, my friends are too busy to hang out with me.
Now I'm too busy to hang out with me.
In that sense, Richie Rich is like every child's dream come to life. It's also every adult's worst nightmare come to life. Manipulative and stereotypical, Richie Rich is virtually devoid of any genuine humor, wit, or inventiveness.
Young gentlemen are apt to find royal functions a trifle boring.
Like the rest of the films on this list, the only way to enjoy watching it is either through the eyes of a naive kid or with the use of nostalgia goggles.
Congratulations on the zit, sir.
Thank you, Cadbury.
Do you agree with our list?
I'm gonna kill you, your mama, and all her bridge-playing friends.
What childhood movies would you like to erase from your memory? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I should accept it. I'm a frozen freak of nature.